me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix. Viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar. Pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para verme frenar.
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. The league's current wildcard teams battle for home field advantage. Coming up next. Nestor Cortes Jr., the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 6:07.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's one down now. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Daddy, I'm a little concerned with the play of Trey Turner. He's hit under 200 versus left-handed pitching all season long, and the way people are platooning these days, he may be a candidate for that. He's got to make some adjustments against the southpaws because it's killing him and it's killing the team right now.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
That is third. The second baseman, Trey Turner.
Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat is Trey Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now here's the pitch. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. The throw into second.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The average at 284 to begin play with 36 home runs and an even 90 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Gardner leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-1. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the third baseline. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next to stand in is Giancarlo Stanton. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
1-2. Here it is.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Up next, Joey Gallo, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The set and the 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score. Striding in is Max Muncy, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Will Smith comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So now into the box is Justin Turner. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You could tell he caught every last stitch of that baseball. To be able to drive it out to the opposite field, he had to hit it right in the mouth, but it just was foul. He was a smidge late.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now it'll be Gleyber Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in next, Gary Sanchez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Nope.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
No strike.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. high and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to bat, Chris Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gallo is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And with 1 away, we give you a look here at the division standings in the month of September. Next, it'll be Gavin Lux. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball back down.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Still even at 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A.J. Pollock will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Pollock. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now is Gio Urshela as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, number 29.
First delivery to him. And he takes ball 1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Runner goes for second as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Now a bunt attempt here. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First offering.
Ball 1.
Gardner leads off first with 1 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Anthony Rizzo will be next. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. This is in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Two on, 2 out, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the stretch, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 1 and the Dodgers 0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. No one on with 1 down, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Now the first pitch. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers had their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here now is Trey Turner as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Seager leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Three and 1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 36 on the year for him. And with it, they've leapt in front now, 3-1.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Popped him up. Torres over to his left. 2 down. So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next will be Gavin Lux. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the hits just keep on a-coming against this arm.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Albert Abreu answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees 1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Lux is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Up next.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the AB now.
One ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. The count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's Odor now.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Gio Urshela waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, number 29.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, Odor on his way to second. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Taylor. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next to hit is Brett Gardner. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Odor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Seager over to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame.
I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it.
But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Now here's the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 21 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Now the first pitch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Max Muncy.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 5-2 LA. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Lux is under it, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
1 out, bases empty, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Denton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. To short. He's got it. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. The Yanks held in check. They trail 5-2. Now at the plate, Will Smith. He went deep last time up.
A little bit of a unique home run on that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a high chopper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in once again is Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0. Ball, that's out.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. 2 gone. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And it remains 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Two pitch is fouled away. Looking to send him packing again. Fouled off. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home.
Nope, outside.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 strike.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
The catcher, Gary.
And stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Standing in now, Rougned Odor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Left side, but well fouled. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box, Gio Urshela. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Gavin Lux. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. 1 gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. The pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Here's Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Comes set with the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. Betts rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far as they open it up to 8-3.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Next up is Max Muncy as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Yankees 3. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Price has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. Next up, Anthony Rizzo. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Lux is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the 2nd out.
Now that
so here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out.
Don't you see them?
The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Yankees 4. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
The 3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, and there's 1 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
The batter will be Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on top, however, 9-4. Here's Joey Gallo now.
For the Yankees. No left field.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Gallo.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here is Gary Sanchez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
Outside, that's a ball.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss and a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 9-4. Domingo Germán enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. At the plate now is A.J. Pollard. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is there, and he'll bring this one in. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Judge looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Corey Seager, number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Max Muncy.
Max Muncy gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. Has a look, now the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Yankees 4. Now at the plate is Odor. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The designated hitter, Rugner.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Odor gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes a called strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff. Fastballs.
Ouch, that one hit him.
The center fielder,
You
number
always
11.
want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, and their runners at the corners now. And now the first pitch.
Ball one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's Price now on 1-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. The Dodgers set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Clayton Kershaw hangs win number 11 on his line. Nestor Cortes Jr. couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. From Art DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.